Welcome once again to another episode of Conversations in Literature. We are joined by the author of this book, Till Death Do Us Part, Diana Mosoba.
Hi, Eric.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm sad.
You're sad?
Yes.
Okay.
This year we've lost a lot of people.
This year has been, don't get me started. This year has been tough, eh?
Yeah, it has.
I don't know. We lost the Pope. We lost the Pope.
Yeah, we did.
He was a great Pope. We lost Ngoge.
Yeah, we did.
We lost Baba.
Yeah, we did.
Two of my best friends from my childhood lost their fathers, both of them, this year. This month, and then the next month. It's like it was, and then the next month, Baba died. So it was like August, September, October.
We've had a lot of losses lately.
Yeah. Wow, you really want to
No.
start on a
No.
sad note? But this is where you've gone. This is where you've gone.
No, you asked how I am.
No, this is where you've gone. Let's go there. Tell me more.
There's really nothing to say.
Yeah.
That is sad.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Do you think about it a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Lately, I'm always so hard.
Lately, since I lost my dad.
Was it this year?
No, I lost my dad in November last year.
Last year, yeah. I thought it was last year.
About 9 days to his anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I've been thinking about it a lot. Like, what is on the other side? Like, what is the concept of death? What is the concept of life? Why are we really here? If the end goal is, death.
Well, they say that with science, the way it's advancing, by the end of this century, we'll be able maybe to not die. Some of us, the rich people. So I don't know what death will mean in that time, or life.
In the next century?
Maybe, yeah. Like, if people can't die, if rich people can't die, they can die maybe if they get hit by a car or something. But if they can prolong their life by getting new organs, let's say we die of old age maybe because our organs start malfunctioning. What if you can always change your organs?
Can you change your brain?
Yeah.
Because your brain also ages.
Well, you can, you get new cells. Like, I'm just saying, with scientifically, probably in the future, if they can do that.
The future is so far.
No, I'm just now that you've brought it up, I'm like, what would it mean in that time? What will life mean for those people if people don't die? Does life have more meaning because we know we are going to die?
I suppose it does. You're here for a limited time. So you put a list of things you want to do down, and you want to achieve as much as of these things that you want to do before your time is up.
How was it in the days of Noah when they used to live 500?
Longer.
Yeah. Is that why there was so much evil in their world? Because people are not afraid to die? And
I don't think their goals and ambitions were like what we have now. Yeah. I'm just thinking
some of these guys were getting married when they were 90.
Yeah, because they knew they had another 300 or more years to live, So 90 years was basically a child.
I think Noah's grandfather lived 900 and something years.
But when I also read the Bible, I tend to think, because the Bible says, like 1,000 years to God could be a day or hours. So we could be counting the literal years, like 90 years. Kumbe it's just 9 days or 9 years, or because the concept of time then and the concept of time according to
those guys were living hundreds of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are also giants in that story. How do you explain them?
Yeah, of course they are giants. Yeah. Even in Africa, I mean, like even in the world today, we have really like tall, huge people.
No, giants. Like these guys were huge. Giants. Like even in our folktales, we have giants.
We have giants.
Very tall people, and there were dragons.
And there were dragons. Days. There were a lot of things that are no longer there.
Yeah.
And I also feel that there are so many things in this era that are not going to be there in the next era. And some of the things I can talk about, our upbringing, the way we grew up, so in the village, you know, just there's community and all that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be there in the next 20 or 30 years. There's so much, there's so much that is getting lost between when we were growing and now and the future.
But most of Kenya is still in the village.
Most of it?
Yes. Do you know most Kenya? Do you listen to the radio?
No, I don't.
I think most Kenyans do.
I was surprised.
Yeah, once I learned that most Kenyans listen to the radio, my whole worldview when it comes to what Kenya is changed. Because it means most of Kenya is rural, most of Kenya does not know the things I know, they don't read the books I read, they don't watch the movies I've watched, they don't access the information I access.
That is true. So, but also, you look at it like, how have our villages changed?
Have they changed so much?
Yes.
How so?
Because I think, from where I come from, back in the day, our villages were full. You know, like full. We had people you could count who live or stay outside of the village. Now when you go back, you can actually count people who live in the village. Because now almost everybody has the same end goal. After high school, go to university or college, go to urban towns, find work, start families and stuff like that. And a lot of people, when they leave home, they barely go back home. You've left home to make home better, like people say. So you come to Nairobi, go through school, college, and all that, you start working, and now you start building your family where? In Nairobi. And as much as your family is there, maybe your folks are there, and they're in the village. So you travel down to the village to see them how many times a year? Maybe once or twice.
True.
Or maybe once in 2 years. And that is what I'm saying is changing. Of course, we still have people in the village, but the concept of the village is also changing.
But you know, that has always been the case. People have always left the village to come to the town. Rural-urban migration has always been the thing.
People have always left the village to come to town.
To work in town.
But back then, people, like men used to leave their wives. Like I know my dad didn't work at home for a long time, but my mom was always home. Nowadays, you can leave your wife in the village and come and stay in Nairobi.
All right, so the village is draining out.
It is.
But most Kenyans still live in the rural areas.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying like a lot of people.
And we are also building new villages, eh?
Yeah. The concept is different.
Yeah, and anyway.
Building new villages, the concept is different.
The concept is different.
Yeah, because now we have people from different backgrounds. And there's also this thing of, this is my space. No one is encroaching on my space. We're building an estate here. I think that is what you're calling a village. Everybody has their own gate.
Not even necessarily those ones. I mean like, because those are in the towns, I mean like, let's say you go to a place like, let's say you come to Nyeri, and you say it's in the rural area, but people are coming in also from other areas. So
to buy land.
Yeah. So we are doing that, more of that, right?
Yeah.
So, or me, I can go to your area and buy land.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
And so the village probably even culturally will change in terms of who lives there, what's the culture, because is there assimilation, or do we now start to have a new national culture based on us living together. You see, it used to be when we live together in the city, we start having a national culture. We speak Sheng or Kiswahili, bad Kiswahili Sheng. We listen to, we have our own national music in the urban areas, coming from this Sheng culture where we listen to Genge to, it used to be Kapuka. We have our dance styles, we have our own celebrities, like we have our own culture. But what happens when now we do that in the village?
Then now it changes.
We also start developing new cultures in the village.
Yes, it changes. It is not what
Which is
it used
good.
to be. You see, even now, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying.
No, I'm asking because somebody else will say.
It is good.
Somebody else will say. If I ask my friend Kauma, he'll say it is bad because it means the culture is dying.
Yes.
His culture is dying.
I agree with him.
But you said it's good.
It's also good because now you get to learn different cultures from different people.
Are you from the village?
Yeah. Born and bred.
Which village? What's the name of your village?
Riondonga.
Yeah?
Riondonga.
What does it mean?
Oh, do I know the meaning of my village? Not really.
When did you leave the village?
Village?
When you were an adult? Or when you were young?
When I was young.
When, like, I mean, your family came to...
No.
Or you came alone?
By more or less alone. Yeah. But my mom has always stayed in the village. My dad was everywhere in Kenya. He came home, when was that? Can't remember the year, but he was not home a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so you come to the city.
Come to the city.
You suffer.
The city swallows me.
Did you suffer or did you thrive?
In the city.
Or did you survive?
I've lived in many towns in Kenya. I lived in Kisumu. I lived in Malindi. And now I live in Nairobi. Yeah.
Which is your favorite city? Of the three?
I like Nairobi.
Really?
But I also don't like Nairobi.
Okay.
Nairobi is good because it comes with a lot of opportunities.
Alright.
It is very fast paced. So it is, you get opportunities as you walk.
Which city gives you life among those three?
Malindi speaks to my soul. So laid back. It's charming. You get to wake up to the sun over the sea and over the ocean. And I don't think...
But you've been traveling a lot
I travel a lot.
Like outside?
Yes.
What's your favorite place that you've gone?
Oh, Cape Town.
Cape Town?
Yes.
How was it?
Cape Town is beautiful. Yes. Yeah. But like I said, I want to travel more.
Did you go to Cape Town to market the book?
No. I went to Cape Town before the book.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It was very funny how I went to Cape Town. I saw a post on Crazy Kenna's wall.
Oh, I saw you. I saw you that. I saw you in a clip by Crazy Kenna.
Yes. Crazy Kenna said he wants to travel with his fans. I like his content.
Okay.
And I said, why not? So I shared it on my wall.
All right.
And 2 or 3 days later, Crazy Kenna calls me. Dana, do you have a passport?
No, this story is too easy.
It is. It's the truth. Truth is not scandal. No, truth is not scandal, okay. Right?
All right. Alifanya anymore. Among all the people who shared this post, this Diana.
I don't know. But I got. He actually didn't call me directly. His manager sent me a message on my inbox, DM. I didn't see it. For like 2 days I didn't see it. Then he came to my wall and said, Dana, you need to check your DM. I went to my DM and I saw it. I was like, okay, kumbe it was this serious. So I left him my number. I didn't call. I left him my number. Because there's also that fear of what if it's a scammer. Then he called. Do you have a passport? I had a passport which was expired. And I had a week to get a new passport. So yeah.
And you got it?
I got it.
We don't want to know how you got it, but you got it.
I don't want to go to jail. And I don't want to risk anyone's
job. So you went to Cape Town?
Yeah, we went to, we first went to Durban. Durban is like, so much like our Mombasa, but much cleaner. Yes. So we went to Durban, it's warm, it's tropical, it's very nice. And then we went to Cape Town. I think during their winter, it was very cold. It was incredibly cold.
Was it snowing?
No, it wasn't, but it was very cold.
How did you handle it?
It was raining a lot.
How did you handle it?
Like any tourist would. You're excited to be.
No, I mean, like, how did you handle the cold?
The cold.
Being a Kenyan. You live at the equator.
By being out there, going everywhere you're supposed to go. The only place we didn't go to was the Robben Island because the sea was very furious. We couldn't sail. Yeah. Yeah.
And then when you came back?
And then I came back. My book was out in 2 months.
This was in November 2023?
Yes.
Okay. When it came out?
So, yeah, because we were in Cape Town in September. So in November my book came out. I got an invite to Lusaka. I'm a broke girl. I don't have air ticket. So I called my friend and I'm like, we are going to Lusaka. She's like, really? How much is it? So I don't know, but we are going by bus. And there's a connecting train called Tazara from Dar es Salaam to Lusaka. Let's go use it. Because we explore. Then we get to Dar es Salaam and the train is stalled. Because it's the old trains, you know, like the ones that used to run Nairobi, Mombasa. The ones that used to go for days. That is the one. But it was not moving because of mechanical issues. So we had to go by bus. Yeah.
So you went by bus all the way?
Yes.
How long was that?
That was 36 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel by the time you got there?
By the time I got there, I was stiff.
Yeah.
It was a very long journey. It was very uncomfortable. And unfortunately, it came with a lot of bad experiences. I lost money at the border, the Tunduma border. I boarded a bus full of these women who had come from the market. They usually come to Dar es Salaam to buy stuff to go sell. Most of them were Zimbabwean.
In Zambia?
Yes. So they usually come to Dar es Salaam, buy stuff, then, you know, Zimbabwe borders Zambia, and then they go back. So we were in a bus full of women with market stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Were there any chickens? You know?
No, nothing.
No animals? Eh?
No animals.
So it was okay?
No, it wasn't okay. But it was crazy.
You know, if you had the chickens, it would be very loud, clack, clack, clack.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing alive. But the whole experience was crazy. Yeah.
Then you get to Zambia. Where did you exchange the money into Zambia?
At the border.
What do they call their money?
They call kwacha.
Kwacha.
Yes.
Kwacha. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it higher, lower?
Our shilling is a bit stronger than their kwacha. But this is what happened. So we get to the border at around...
From now Tanzania?
From now Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
We get there because these women have not been very nice and kind to us. I tell my friend, let them go and, you know, get stamped first. Because now you have to go through the immigration and stuff. Let's wait because we couldn't move. We had like three hours to kill. Yeah. Makosa. So now some guys come into the bus, like, bring your stuff. And now they are going through our bags and checking for money. So they just went with all the cash that we had.
Who are they?
Thieves.
And who did you think they were?
I don't know.
No,
you
thought they were officials, eh?
No, they just came to the bus. And the funny thing is, they knew we were Kenyan.
Okay.
Where are those Kenyans?
Wow, fresh meat.
Yes, where are those Kenyans? And before we could make sense of what was happening there, you know.
So you knew you were being robbed?
Of course.
Okay. I thought it's like, let's check you or whatever.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. And it happened so fast and they were gone. It's at night.
All your money?
All my money.
But you had money in the bank account or something?
I had sold books in Dar es Salaam.
Okay.
A lot of books. And a friend of mine had given me $100. So he was like, no, this is your pocket money. When you get to the border, you can change it. So they took all my money.
Now before that, let's go back to Dar es Salaam. Where did you do like a book reading or anything to sell the books?
No. Because I wasn't planned to detour in Dar es Salaam. The initial plan was to get to Dar, spend a night, then take the train the following day. Unfortunately, the train was immobile. So now we had to get a bus. We were in Dar es Salaam for a day and a night. Yeah.
No, I'm like, you said you sold books in Dar es Salaam.
Yeah, that time I was there.
Yeah.
You know, I make a lot of social media posts, and the Kenyans in Dar es Salaam and even some Tanzanians were calling, do you have your books? Can we get your books? I had carried 100 books. I got to Lusaka with 30 books. 30 books? Yes. You sold 70 in Dar es Salaam, but your target was Lusaka? Yes. So you went with less to Lusaka. What happened in Lusaka? In Lusaka, I had now it was more of a radio interview on their national radio, like our, is it KBC? Yeah. That is where I launched my book, like really on their national radio, and it was a good experience. It put me out there, opened me to the world. Yes. All right, but you didn't have money in Lusaka. No, I didn't have money. Who had money? Another story. My friend. Another story for another day. My friend was hosting me. No, you had your friend who you went with. I had my friend who I went with. Also her. And another. Yeah. Also her money has gone. Yes. Okay. But we had our friend hosting us in Lusaka. Friendship is more important than money. It is very important. More important than money. No, both are important. But you see, when the money goes, you have the friendship. This is why. If I didn't have my friend in Lusaka, I could have probably slept in the streets. That's why I'm saying friendship is more important than money. It's the lesson I'm taking from this story. Or I could have come with a pay bill. I'm stuck in Lusaka, please send me. Well, but who is sending to you? Friends. I know. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Friendship is very important. Yeah. So I finished reading this book last night. It's a book about domestic violence. It is. Yes. Was it a theme when you decided to write this book? Did you have a story in mind at first? Yes, or a theme? Yes, I did. Or a theme? I had a story and a theme. Okay. When I joined college, I stayed with my brother for a while. My elder brother used to live in Kangemi. He had a neighbor. This girl was my age mate. Okay. How old was I? I think 19. She came straight from high school to marriage, and she had 2 babies. Okay. A daughter and a son. And she was married to her high school sweetheart. They were in the same school, Kangemi High. And this guy used to beat her every single day. Not like he'd come from work and the next thing you know, she's screaming. He's beating her, he's locked the door, he's choking her. And I wanted to understand, like, why can't you leave? What is making you stay? Because then I started talking to her, because it used to bother me a lot, like, why is she allowing herself to go through this? So I started talking to her, and we became friends. I'd share some food with her. Sometimes he'd go to work and, not leave any food in the house. Then he'd come back drunk, very agitated, and he just beat her. So we started talking. And I was, you look at someone and you see, like, you have a lot of potential to grow your life. Why are you boxing yourself in this marriage that doesn't even look like it's working for you? She had parents who were landlords in Kawangware. So every time she went home, he'd go and bring her back. And she'd come willingly. She'd go for a week. Sometimes the longest she went was 2 weeks. Then you wake up in the morning and you hear her talking. And you're like, you came back. Yeah, I came back. I wanted to understand what was going on. And I always said I was going to write about domestic violence. She was my story when I started writing the book. But then I did a lot of research. I volunteered for an NGO that was rescuing not only women but also men from domestic violence, homes, and that shaped a lot of the book, because I took a lot of characters and put them into one person, and it is what made the book. Yeah.
Did you get to understand why?
Some of these things are hard to understand, and to the level of understanding you get is limited to how much you learn or how much you see. When I was growing up in our village, we had one person who used to beat his wife, and she used to run to our home and sometimes hide in my mom's bedroom, and the guy would come and tell her, you can hide there all you want, but I know you are going to come back home. And every time I'd ask my mom, why doesn't she go back to her people? My mom will tell me, when you get married, those are some of the things you endure. Then I grew up and I started to understand that women get married and they're totally disregarded from their homes. Like, you just can't get married and then up and go back to your home. Now you're stuck with this, your husband, you're the one who beats you every day. And that
but you've told me this girl used to go back to her home.
And then she comes back.
And her parents know she's being beaten?
Yes.
And they let her go back? Why?
I don't know. So a lot of these people is because of, I think, our society. We judge people. We have boxed people. We have cultures that limit women. You got married, stay there. We don't have land to share with you. When you come back, where do you think you will stay? You have children, let your children stay with their people.
Your character in the book is not exactly a helpless woman.
No, it
she's
is
a
not.
career woman.
She's a career woman.
She's a manager.
She's a manager. She's
not going back home.
No, she's not going back home. She has her place. She has her own mind.
This suggests that it's about more than what you just said.
It is. When I was doing my research, among the people I met were career women.
Okay. Who are being battered by the husbands?
Yes.
Husbands or boyfriends?
Husbands.
Okay.
Even boyfriends. And these people look at, like, if I leave, what will people?
If you leave a boyfriend?
Even your husband. Your husband.
No, you already explained for the husband.
Mostly
marriage.
Yes.
But what about for the boyfriend?
For boyfriends, someone look at you and see a lot of good in you.
All right.
So we women, me included, we tend to think that we can change someone. He will change with time. He said sorry. He said he'll never do it again. So you take their words because you are seeing the good in this person, right? And you love this person and you want the best for them. And so you feel like if I stay long enough, he will stop it. He will change. He will become better. But there isn't really any change that is coming because this is who this person is. This is who they are. That is how their character is. They're not going to change for nobody.
Are you saying women have a character flaw?
We do have a character flaw.
Oh, you are?
We do have a
I thought you were going to say no.
No, we do.
Yeah, because like why? Like if it's a character flaw, it means nothing can be done about it?
There is a lot that can be done about it. Among the first people who read my book was an elderly lady. And she called me one day, she said, Diana, I want to invite you for tea. Nobody has ever invited me for tea. I'm always being
invited for alcohol?
For coffee.
Okay, all right.
So when she invited me for tea, it was very interesting. I said, let me go and drink tea. So I met her in town and we sat down, and when she had read the book and highlighted areas that she felt reflected her own life.
How old was she?
At the time she was 73, 72, hapo. A retired head teacher of a primary school. And she had gone through domestic violence most of her life until she lost her husband. And when I asked her, why didn't you leave? And she told me, then it will change my identity. People look at me and call me the head teacher, so and so is the head teacher of this school.
And she is Mrs. So and so.
And she is Mrs. So and so. Now if I leave, people will attach that to my identity. So and so of this school who gets beaten by her husband. And now that becomes your new identity. It does not matter what you do.
But she was still getting beaten.
Yes.
If she left, she doesn't have to tell them why she left.
And she was not letting the world know about it. You see, a lot of these people, they will beat you behind closed doors. And when they're in front of people, they're really good people, angels. And some of them make it so bad that if you come and tell Eric, my husband beats me, you will look at me and question my sanity, because I know your husband is a really cool guy. He's a really good person, so what are you saying? So there's that, like this particular lady, she knew if I come out and say my husband beats me, then it flows her whole identity. I am a head teacher for this school. I go to church. I have these roles that I play in church. How then will people look at me? So instead of looking at herself and saying, I deserve better, she looks at what will society say. And that is what a lot of our people go through. That is what a lot of our women go through. Because whether we agree or not, the society is going to judge. Oh, she's a single mother. Oh, she's what? No wonder she used to be, no wonder she used to be beaten by her husband. Now we know why she used to be beaten by her. She's tough-headed. They will brand you. They will tag you. They will find things to say about you. They will flaw your character. Doesn't matter. So people are afraid of, just taking that, let me live. I can live with my children, or I leave you with the children, So a lot of people have that fear. What will society say? What will my people say? God forbid if you have children from two different people, it becomes even worse.
What would you tell women who are going through this?
To choose themselves. Because that hope that this person is going to change, he will not change.
What about the one who has chosen their identity? You say she's going to lose her identity.
Yes.
Which is so important to her.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell her?
If you see, it all boils down to a personal preference or choice. If I'm doing something, I have to do it for me. I have to choose myself. I have to do it by me. It has to be a choice that sits well with me first, consciously, before I put it out there. So for this woman to actually wake up and say, I am more than being called a Mrs. So and so. I am actually going to walk out. It has to come from within. Like, I deserve better. Yeah. She has to want it for herself. People can say and tell her, your husband is you can do better without him. And you will be surprised in a lot of these cases of career women. They are doing much better than their husbands. Even financially they are. But they're still there. So there's that question that I asked each and every, why do you stay?
Actually, how did you conduct the research? How did you identify your research group, the people you were? Did you have them in a room?
No.
Did you send out a questionnaire?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I meet them individually.
No, I mean, like, how did you start, like, to get respondents?
Oh, to get respondents from them.
No, how did you get the respondents? Like, how did you join a group? Like, when you join Alcoholics Anonymous, and you're doing research on alcoholics, and you're like, I will go to Alcoholics Anonymous and get this.
There are groups.
So how did you get the women?
There are groups. There are groups, and like I said, I volunteered for an NGO that used to deal with the domestic violence. Okay. So there's a lot of that.
So you are not doing like research for the book officially?
I was before that. Before that, I was just volunteering. It was much later when I started. When now I'm like, I need to write a book. That is when now I went back to the data.
Was there some sort of trigger for you, which made you think this is the book I need to write?
Seeing that girl.
That was many years ago.
Yes.
It
stayed with me.
Okay.
It stayed with me, and I kept saying, when I write my first book, if I ever write a book, my first book is going to be about domestic violence.
And your second book?
I'm doing short stories now. Social misfits.
Social misfits.
Yes.
All right. Do you feel like a social misfit yourself?
Oh no, I am not.
Why are you writing about social misfits?
I am writing.
Do you have a lot of friends who are social misfits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and these are real stories.
Who are social misfits actually? Who are social misfits? Social misfits.
Yeah. People who are doing things that are considered not morally social upstanding.
Bad people.
Not really bad people.
Give me examples. Thieves?
Let me see.
Are thieves social misfits?
There's really not much abuse.
Corrupt politicians?
Corruption.
Corrupt politicians?
Yes.
Are they social misfits?
Yes.
Then why do we vote for them? If they don't
I don't know why we vote for them, but I've gone to the extreme.
Yeah.
I have
prostitutes? always a staple in such stories?
Yeah. Gangsters,
drug dealers, drug addicts.
We have gay people.
Are gay people social misfits?
It depends with where you stand.
Alright.
Yes.
That's a very politician answer.
You'd consider yourself a social misfit if you are a pastor's son.
Aren't you a social misfit as a writer, as an artist? Aren't artists social misfits?
Am I morally flawed?
I hear people say that artists are social misfits.
I don't know.
Because the society is square, and artists are.
Yeah, everywhere we're floating in between.
Yeah.
So there's a pastor's son who is raised in the church, in the SDA church.
Of course.
You see, if I made reference to Catholic, it wouldn't.
All right.
But who is born, bred, raised SDA. From, we SDAs, we have a lot of teachings and things that we're supposed to do, things we're not supposed to do, things we're supposed to eat, things we're not supposed to eat. Now comes this guy. His father is a pastor. His grandfather was a pastor. His great-grandfather, so he comes from a line of pastors. Obviously, people are looking at him like, you're the next pastor in the family. But this guy is gay. And his family sits him down and they're like, you're going to get married to a woman and we're going to do a wedding. So he gets married.
This is a short story, or it's a
short
person
story.
You know?
It's a short story.
Okay.
And he gets married and he has babies. But he also has the kind of life that he wants.
And he's also a pastor?
He's not a pastor yet, but he's in that line. So you see, this is someone you can actually call a social misfit.
Yeah.
And what else? Let me see what else I can give.
Can you give? I want to ask about diversity in Kisii. Is there only one church in Kisii?
No.
No, I'm kidding. But all of us, all
Kisii.
They are always talking about SDA.
You will be surprised at the percentage of Catholic Kisiis. Catholic has a higher percentage of Kisiis.
But how is SDA so like? There was this time there was a Kisii festival and they were singing SDA music.
Yes, we do have that.
Not Catholic music. No. Yet you say Catholic is higher percentage.
We have a lot of Catholics in Kisii.
Or now SDA is dominant?
SDA is dominant.
Okay.
But that is where it originated from those sides. From Luo, actually it started from Luo.
The Luo.
And then it spread now into Kisii.
Okay, do you know the history of the SDA missionaries who came to Kisii? And when they came?
I just know their first settlement was in Luo, in Lowland.
This is during the colonial time?
Yes. And now they settled. They actually started in Akotu, Luo, Nyanza, and now Kisii coming this side. That is where it's so concentrated in Luo and Kisii's.
I just imagine it, a whole tribe that doesn't work on Saturday.
I know.
How is Kisii town on Saturdays?
It's pretty much full. Kisii town is cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
The shops should be closed.
No, we have a lot of other tribes.
But I'm kidding.
No, let me tell you. When growing up, my grandma used to cook on Fridays. So if we are eating rice on Saturday, she will cook beans on Friday. And we ate a lot of rice and beans on Saturdays. And githeri. So she'd prepare that on Friday. By Friday around 6 p.m. ish, lunch for Saturday is ready. and she never used to shower on Saturdays. So we shower on Friday evening, so that when we wake up on Saturday, you just wash your face, brush your teeth, take breakfast, and go to church. And we used to carry food to church. So when you go to church in the morning, tunatoka jioni, around 3-4ish.
What was happening the whole day?
Masomo ya kanisa. We have programs running from 8 in the morning to 4.
Na amboeke? You know.
It's one day we are dedicated like.
Are you still dedicated to that
to church?
Ama ulitoroka?
Sikutoroka pase.
Ulipotelea mjini?
I can not like that. Yeah. But it's been a while.
You know those inshas? Msichana aliyepotea mjini.
Hapana. It's been a while since I went to church, and this.
But what about observing the Sabbath?
I do.
I do. You don't do stuff on Saturdays?
Mostly no.
Alright.
Yeah. I have.
If your donkey falls in the in the hole,
even the Bible says you have to preserve life. And I do have a personal.
What about when you want to do a book launch? Do you do it on Saturday?
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't you do it on Sunday?
Dynamics.
Yeah?
Your dynamics.
You could have done it on Sunday. Yeah?
Dynamics.
In honor of your grandmother?
In honor of my grandmother. May she rest well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honor her in other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
No, there are things I do not.
Are you raising your son that way?
In church?
Like Saturday, honor the Saturday, the Sabbath.
I am raising him to know this God and to learn his Sunday school. We call it Sabbath.
Sunday school.
Not Sunday school. We call it what is it? The kindergarten. When he becomes of age, he will decide whether he wants to be a Christian or not. That is a decision I cannot make for himself. But I have introduced him to Christianity. Yeah. Rather religion. What is the difference between religion and Christianity? Because there is a difference. What is the difference?
Christianity is a religion, but not all religions are Christian. Like Christianity is a type of religion. Religion is not a type of Christianity. Yeah. So you're raising him not Christian but
religious.
But you know, religion has to be specific. You can't just be religious. You can be religiously. A religion is specific. It's a Christian. It's Hindu. It's Buddhism. It's Muslim. It's traditional animism. All that. Yeah.
So religion is an number.
So there is unless you are forming a new religion where the God is not a specific God, is not a specific book that you are reading, is not a specific rituals system. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying he goes to church.
If he's going to church, that's Christian.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a Christian.
Yeah.
I can't call him a Christian.
But
because he's a small child who does not understand what Christianity is.
But you are raising him Christian. That's the thing.
I introduced him to Christianity.
Yeah, that's how you're raising him. That's the culture you're giving him.
Even in school, they learn about Christianity.
Yeah.
Even in school.
Exactly.
There has to be somehow, some way you're grounding, your children.
Yeah.
If it's Muslims, they have their.
But which church have you chosen?
No, still SDA.
Yeah. So.
Because that is what I know.
You are trying to be woke, but
I'm not woke.
I'm not saying here. I'm not saying I'm saying in the statement you made earlier, where it's like I'm raising him religious, not Christian. But yeah,
that is why I asked what is the difference between religion and Christianity, because I know people who are religious but they're not Christians.
They are Muslims.
You are religious to certain.
Or do you mean spiritual?
Spirituality is also another thing.
Unless you mean that, because if you are religious,
spirituality and religion, I believe, are two different things.
Yeah.
You can be spiritually awake, but you are not inclined to any religion.
Maybe that's what you meant.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant is, I have introduced him to Christianity. You see, I grew up as an SDA.
Yeah.
My not going to church is not because I do not believe in what I have been taught in church.
You know there's something called a cultural Christian.
I am.
That's what I mean, like.
And that is what I am doing to him.
Yes, that's a cultural Christian.
Now I have a choice of either going to church or not.
Yeah.
You see? And my not going to church is not because I find something wrong with my church. It is because I find something wrong with the people who are leading my church. There's a lot of hypocrisy. There's just a lot going on, and when you look at these people, these are not the kind of people I want to lead me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. This book,
I will be stoned for saying that.
I've just opened a random page. His tongue sent shockwaves all over my body again. So, given where you are coming from, have people from your family read this book?
Of course.
What do they say?
They don't say anything to me.
Have you been excommunicated from the family? Have you been summoned for an intervention?
From my family?
Yeah, it's like
no.
Mtoto wako anaandika tabia mbaya.
No. I don't think anyone will have that courage. Nobody has called me so far, so I don't think anybody has a problem with what I wrote.
You are that girl.
No, I just don't think anybody has a problem.
You say nobody has that courage. It's like, how dare they? Nobody can dare.
Let's rephrase.
Nobody can dare.
Let us rephrase.
Nobody has had that courage. I'm very curious what you mean by that.
Let us rephrase. Nobody has
had that courage to confront you because they know what you do to them. When they do.
No. I'm just thinking that a lot of people are afraid to speak their mind.
Why?
That is how we are. A lot of people are afraid to speak their minds.
No, people speak their minds, especially on such things. And when people are religious, they're going to
nobody has spoken their mind.
Especially when it's the SDA, which is a very strict church, and nobody has said anything to you.
Nobody has spoken anything to me.
Okay.
So they're good with it.
They're good with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But maybe they are not. They have not read it.
No, but even my father read it.
Yeah. And he said nothing.
He didn't say anything.
Did you give him a copy?
Of course.
And you told him don't read it.
I didn't tell him not to read it.
Did you tell him to read it?
But my brother asked me.
I would have told him not to read it.
With the kind of things you've written in that book, I usually want Dad to read it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's literature. It's not me.
It's not you.
Literature. But these things happen, Eric.
Which thing? Sex?
Sex happens. I mean, it is the binding thing for all of us.
Yes.
I mean, so
not all the people do it the way it is in this book, huh?
But it's something that happens, right?
True.
So why are we afraid to talk about it?
Why, actually?
Why do we? You see, if somebody came to me to ask me about it, I'd assume that is the person who switches off their lights.
But my question isn't, from the point of view of morality, it's from the point of view of how are people receiving it around you.
Well,
People.
nobody has asked me anything.
You're that girl.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying nobody is complaining.
Oh, they like it, huh?
I think they do.
Okay, what about now? People who like it. What are they telling you?
Of course, the way my mind works, I'm very descriptive. So when I'm writing, and this applies a lot, I try to paint pictures. So you can't blame me, right? It's my mind.
Oh, it's your mind. These are your fantasies.
Not really fantasies.
Okay, not really.
You're a writer, Eric. When you're writing, what goes on in your mind?
I'm on this side.
No, you're a writer. I'm allowed to ask, right?
Okay.
When you're writing, what goes on in your mind?
Whatever I'm writing.
Whatever you're writing.
Yeah.
So if I'm writing about a scene, and I want to bring this scene vividly, so that when you're reading it, because what is the essence of reading?
But what's the essence of sex scenes? Are they necessary?
I think they are.
Why?
Because if you're writing a book...
No, I mean like, do sex scenes form part of the story?
Not necessarily, but now you're writing about someone's orbital book, like, not book, life. It is a complete cycle, isn't it? So sex is part of it. You can put it there because she's having it.
Snap.
It's like eating. She went out on a date and they were having coffee or they had food.
Yeah, but there was something troubling in some of these sex scenes that were happening right after domestic violence.
Because a lot of that happens. And I took that from somewhere. Like I told you, I spoke to a lot of people. There's someone I know who lost an eye. There's someone I know who lost...
Like this eye?
Yes. The husband hit her with something blunt, and she lost her eye. Like he can't see. This eye is totally black. There's someone who lost her hand. It was even in the news. In, I think, Machakos. People lose parts of themselves to domestic violence. And the thing with abusers is they will abuse you and become remorseful in the same breath. Like they will beat you and then look at you and act sorry. I'm saying act because I don't think anybody who has the ability to beat you like that has the ability to feel sorry. They don't have that capacity. So a lot of these women will go through the abuse, and immediately after, this person comes in, I'm sorry babe, I didn't mean to do that. If you had not said this, if you had not done that, I could not have done that. At this moment you're vulnerable. So whatever they lead you with, you're gonna do. And that is how their thought process works. They beat you, they come apologize, they love bomb you. So they yeah. So for a lot of them, that was the sequence. Sometimes it's not like I wanted it to happen, but I'm here, you've beaten me blue, I don't even have the energy to walk.
Yeah.
But you want to have sex. Part of it is fear of if I say no, he will beat me some more. Part of it is like, yeah, it's painful pleasure, so.
Painful pleasure.
Yes, let's get on with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What has been some of the reactions you've had from readers?
From readers, I've had quite a number of people who've come out to tell me they can relate with parts of the book, especially on the domestic violence. Like when I started, I mentioned about the 73-year-old lady. She went through it until her husband died. There are other people.
Did she tell you how she felt after he died? Free?
Yeah, she felt free.
Or did she feel sad?
She was sad, but she also felt free. You know, you've gotten used to someone, She was married young, so she spent all her adulthood with this person. Because most of our parents got married very young, straight from college, 20, 21, 22, 23. People used to get married very young. Some of them didn't even go to college. My grandmother was married at 15, if I'm not wrong. So imagine you've lived your childhood, part of your childhood, through your adulthood with someone. And this someone has been beating you all through. So ideally, they've been conditioning you to look at it as the normal thing that happens. Some of them will tell you, this is what happens in married people homes, you know. You're a kid, 15, and your husband is beating you. You will grow up thinking it's normal. If your daughter gets married and someone is beating her because she has also grown up seeing whatever is happening to you happen, she also knows it's normal. If she comes crying to you, telling you, let's say you're the abuser, I'm not saying you're an abuser, but let's say you're the abuser. But if your daughter comes and tells you, my husband is beating you, what will be your reaction?
Repeat it again. Like, I'm the abuser,
yes,
my daughter comes.
You've been abusing your wife.
All right.
Now you have a daughter. And she comes home and tells you, Daddy, my husband beats me.
I've actually seen that happen where the man actually wants to protect his daughter. He's like, no, nobody should beat my daughter. But the man beats his wife.
Yes.
I've seen that.
So make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because this girl has grown up seeing her mother getting beaten and not going anywhere.
Yeah.
She gets beaten, gets thrown out, even sometimes with the children and all that, but they still come back to this man. So she knows it is normal. What will it take to change her mind and tell her that it's not normal?
Yeah.
Because a lot of things that happen to our parents is what shapes us as children. What we do right now as parents, it's what is shaping the characters of our children. What I do, what I've made normal, what I have normalized. If I come home and I'm screaming at my house girl and I'm doing ABCD, then Jabali knows screaming is how you pass your message across.
Yeah.
If I come home and he does something and instead of talking to him, I'm beating him, then now he knows, how do you pass your message across? You hit people. And that is what ideally makes the characters of kids.
You had a character here of a woman who was an enabler of her son's domestic violence against his wife, a mother, yeah? What was your thought process behind this?
This one.
And what has been also the reaction from people?
On this one, let me say that women are enablers. And here is why. There's this sons are their mothers' daughters, and daughters are their fathers. There's that, like sons are more attached to their mothers. What I know is a lot of women will go to any length to protect their children. It doesn't matter what he has. Oh, my son is that. No, my son is not a thief. You very well know your son is a thief, but you will try to protect him. You know, when we read Joe's upbringing, he went through a very traumatic experience. If his mother had handled it differently, he could have turned out to be probably a better man. But she protected him from what had happened to him and his reaction to what had happened to him, and forgot to protect his emotions. They didn't, you see, let's say you have a wound here, so it's scabbed, right? if you remove that dead skin, is the wound healed or not?
It's not healed.
It's not healed. And that is what happens. Your child goes through something very traumatic, and you as a parent, it's very understandable, you want to protect your child, but you don't want to take your child through the painful process of healing. Because healing is a process.
What would that entail?
You see, like whatever, Joe was molested as a kid. So for him to have gotten the help he needed, he needed to have gone through the system that could have helped him.
Therapy?
Are you putting him through therapy, correctional, actually it's correctional therapy. Because he's been molested and he has beat someone to death. That is rage. How are we helping this boy so that when we remove this dead skin, there is no, the inside is also healed? They just put a bandage on it, send him to boarding school. So he's gone to boarding school with a lot of unhealed and talked about trauma. He cannot go to school and tell someone, I was molested and I killed someone. We are trying to protect him, right? So he goes on and there's darkness in his mind. He's battling a lot of things with no outlet. So it grows into him. The darkness grows into him. As he grows up, his darkness also grows. But now he grows up knowing, I can beat anyone and get away with it. You see? Now this is where the mother is wrong. She did not help him through the healing process. My son cannot go to jail. My adorable son cannot. My daughter cannot. And so you grow up with this trauma that you don't know how to deal with.
The characters in this book, the characters in Shiku Kemani's books, the characters in Yunia Mbambazi's books. Okay, the book I've read, Breaking Down. What do they have in common?
Trauma.
I'll ask you what I asked Shiko. Why so much suffering for your characters? So much. Kwanza, this main character, Tara, relentless. What do you have against her?
I do not have anything. In fact, I love her so much.
Yeah, but
I borrowed some of me to pour into
Have you ever read the book of Job?
Yes.
You read the book of Job?
Yes.
You see how Job was tortured
and suffered
with so much suffering, one thing after another. You are doing this
in my defense. Can I defend myself?
At least in the story of Job, it was Satan who came and said this. In your case, kuna kashetani amekwambia tutese huyu msichana.
Apana, what I did, and I always say this, I took all these different characters and poured them into one. Like, this person suffered to this extent, another person suffered to this extent, and then I put them into one character. That is why she had a very prolonged period of suffering, small joys, but a lot of suffering. Yeah. I did a lot of research.
That still does not explain why you decided she must suffer.
I didn't decide that she must suffer, but we also know survivors of domestic violence go through it.
All right.
Yeah. They usually do not have roses and velvets and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a lot of suffering until you get out. And the title, I wanted you to ask me about the title.
Go ahead.
The Till Death Do Us Part is not the vows kind of Till Death Do Us Part. It is our characters, things we have gotten used to, things we know, things we look at, the red flags we ignore, things that we know will kill us but we cannot walk away from. Not that we can't walk away, but we do not know how to walk away from some of these things. So that is what informed the title. It's not the vows. And I think that is what ideally created Tara's character. She suffered so much even though she had a chance of walking out. We usually cage ourselves. You put yourself in a cage.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are in this cage. Who is surrounding this cage? Our families, the society, there's who, there's the church. What will all these people say? I am the women's leader in church. And I sit women down and talk to them about marriage and stuff. What will they say when they find out my husband beats me?
Have you had testimonials?
Yes.
After this book, from other than the lady you talked about, like more from people who've gone through this. What do they tell you about the...
I've had 2 people.
Do they say, oh, this is so realistic?
Yes.
To my
I've had 2
story.
people who walked out of their abusive marriages. And that to me is everything. Because if you read this book and you realized, like, I can actually walk out. And I have society and everybody who thinks I shouldn't, but I'm gonna walk out. That to me is a win. Yeah. The book has achieved its goal. Yeah. I have 2 people who walked out after reading the book. Yeah. They realized we don't have to sit through or live through, domestic violence. Self-preservation is also a thing.
You scared them out of...
I didn't scare them.
No, I mean like this book. You see, if I was going through, if I was in such a situation and then I read this book, I was like, wow, this book shows me the extreme of where this will lead me.
Of course it does. Yeah. Because it starts with a harmless slap, right?
Yeah.
And then it's...
Harmless slap?
Of course, that is what they say.
Oh, okay.
The first slap is harmless. And then before you know it, there are blows and belts and anything that is close by. And that is how you lose your eye.
Is this a sexual violence in this book?
There's a lot of... You will be surprised at how much sexual violence there is in marriages. There are people who will not abuse you physically, but they will abuse you sexually. This is what I mean. You're married, you come home, you're from work, you're tired, you have a headache, you want to sleep, and your husband wants to have sex. You tell him, "Hey babe, not today." But him, he wants. And so he has his way. What is that?
Right.
Yep. That's abuse. And it happens a lot. But people do not even talk about it. How will I tell people I was raped while in my marriage? Look at Regina Daniels. She talked about it and people are mocking her. That is the society we live in. I'll give you a snippet of my life and the next thing you know, it's everywhere. People are making content out of it. Yeah.
What do you think of this issue of jealousy?
It depends to which level. There's healthy, but I don't think jealousy is good.
There's healthy jealousy, yeah?
Yeah, I think that in a relationship there should be boundaries.
Should people own each other?
No.
Should our relationships even... Are relationships something we should have, or is the whole idea of a relationship flawed? Because the whole idea of a relationship is that you and I, you're mine, that's what they say, you're mine, I'm yours. Isn't this whole concept flawed?
I don't think it's flawed.
Because that's the point where you're like, I own that person.
It's not
and
owning.
if she is with somebody else talking or whatever, I feel jealous.
It's not owning per se. I doubt.
Think about it. Pinguza wedding. This is Pinguza maisha. It's like.
I don't think it's owning. Relationships should be healthy.
No, look at it this way. Let's say you are my friend, Cindy. Does that mean you can't have other friends?
No, of course not.
Exactly. But why is it?
But
why is it?
Relationships are more than friendship.
Why is it that when you have a relationship, actually now you can't have another relationship?
Because it's intimate.
But let's say I am your child. Does that mean you can't have another child?
That is different.
This is the only human relationship, sexual relationships.
Because it is sexual.
It's the only relationship which comes with like you can't have another one.
Because it is sexual.
So
you can't just go having sex with everybody you meet.
Not everybody you meet.
You can't.
You also aren't friends with whoever. You also aren't
the thing about friendship. Let me talk about friendship.
Yeah.
We have a lot of friends, right?
Yeah.
But you have. Personally, I have friends on different levels. There's that friend of mine I'll go to in my vulnerability, and they'll not even judge me, and they will not even, they will understand where I am at that point in life. There's a friend of mine I'll only call when I want to go. Let's say I'm going to a party. Where are you? Can we go to this party? And she will show up. You see, that is a different kind of friendship. But now this. You are sharing your soul, your self, your body with someone.
Yeah. So
you cannot share yourself with different people like that. But
isn't that what happens? People share their self with multiple people. People.
They do.
Yeah. Isn't that what when you are single? Does that mean when you're single, people aren't having sex?
They are, of course.
With multiple people, right?
You are not committed to anyone.
Exactly. Yeah.
But now when you are getting into a relationship.
So why should, that's the question, why should you have a commitment to a single person?
I think isn't
that just a societal construct?
No, I don't think so.
It is natural. Do animals do it?
Of course, some do.
Which ones?
Some do.
Which ones? Which animals? And it's not humans don't do it. Humans don't do it until humans have to be forced by the church and the state divorce laws and things like that. Otherwise, humans are doing it with everyone, right? They won't. Humans have multiple relationships. Humans are polygamous. Humans are cheating all over the place. So now the question is, should we abolish relationships?
Why do we call it immoral if you're cheating?
But who calls it immoral? It's the church.
Not only the church.
It's people influenced by religious
about you as a person. Let's talk about you.
Who?
Eric.
Yeah, no. I'm just asking the tough questions.
But now we are.
It doesn't mean that's what I think.
We are getting down to.
I want to know what you think. That's why I'm asking this question.
Personally, I think if you're in a relationship, you should respect your person.
But my whole question, my whole reasoning was this whole concept of you own another person. That now because you are dating this person cannot date another person.
You see, dating is different.
Isn't this yes?
Dating is different.
Oh.
Yes.
But people are being beaten even in dating. I'm just saying, if we abolish the concept of relationships, isn't it possible even domestic violence would end?
I think domestic violence always boils down to someone's character and not like abusers. It is who they are.
Good abusers.
Yes. And that is
so they are abusers regardless of.
Yes, could have 4 or 5 wives, they'd still be abusing them because it is who they are. But I also think
so. Like, let's say in a scenario where you see, like, let's say when you get communism and you abolish private property. Let's say we abolish marriage, we abolish that whole thing of you're coupling with this person only. Let's say we abolish it. In this new society, do we still have domestic abusers?
Of course.
How so? You can't be jealous. You can't be jealous of somebody because you don't own them.
But you see, abusers not only
because
they don't only think along the lines of
jealousy.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of things.
Right.
If it is not A, it is B. If they don't find a reason with C, it is F.
Okay.
There's always a reason.
Okay.
And this is someone's character. Like I said, if I'm bringing up my son and I'm in an abusive marriage, my child will grow up knowing it is okay to beat women. So when he grows up, he is either going to be completely opposite of his father or he's going to be exactly like his father.
So is abuse really character or culture?
I think it's character. What is character?
No, it sounds more like culture. It sounds more like culture where, I remember when you were growing up, it was more normal to think of men beating their wives as what is supposed to be done. I think so. Or maybe it was from things I was reading.
But what is character?
Because you find somebody saying in a funeral, I never beat my wife in my life. And that is like, he is the rare person. Because every other person is beating their wives. If you go and read like The Godfather by Mario Puzo, there's this character who his wife was, she didn't respect him. And his godfather is telling him, the reason she doesn't respect you is that even when you beat her, you don't beat her face because you don't want to ruin her face. Like you see, that was the the culture. That book is from the 60s, I think. So I'm thinking, isn't it more of culture?
No. What is character? What is character?
Character is individual.
Yes. What is it? Let us understand how culture is culminated.
Okay.
From there,
because
we can understand.
My point was, it's not an individual problem; it's a social problem.
No. You can have, let's say, 5 children.
Because, like, even that character in your book, he does not become that without the enabling by his mother.
By his mother.
Yeah.
And he also has a brother who turned out different.
True.
Than him.
True.
So character is what becomes, right? And how is this character built? Character is built by habits, right? So these are habits that your child starts acquiring right from when they're young. So you acquire this habit, you make it a norm, it becomes your character. So by the time you are a grown man, there's a character of you with different infused habits. That is why they say you cannot bend an old tree. Like, it is so hard to remove someone's character from who they are as a grown-up. And so the character of a child becomes from when they are young. And that is what informs rather their whole person as a grown-up. Right? You can have 5 children and you are abusing their mother. But the way these children have been born, the way they look at things, it is different. There's this one kid who will look at it and is like, this is bullshit. The next time you hit my mom, I'm going to fight you.
Is this inborn?
I think it is inborn, but it's also it's also.
That is a dangerous thing to say, because Are you saying abusers are inborn?
No.
Yeah. Like, can you be born an abuser?
No, you cannot.
But you can be born anti-abuse?
Yes.
Okay.
You can, this, if my father was an abuser, and I saw him abusing my mom, I could, tell him, don't do that.
All right.
But my sister wouldn't, or my brother wouldn't, right? So what makes us different? What makes the four of us different?
What about the kid who becomes an abuser as well?
That is what I spoke about that. I said you will have this kid on extremes of their father's flaws. There's a kid who will turn out exactly like their father because it is what they have seen growing up. And there's a kid who will turn out opposite of their father because it is what they have seen and they have consciously decided, I do not want to be anything like my father. I do not want to be anything like my mother. So how do we balance that? Because I believe character is weaved. The character. If your kid, a 3-year-old, comes and starts stealing things from the house, and you don't make that effort, stealing is wrong. If I catch you stealing again, I will punish you. Punishment does not have to be beating this child. There are other ways of correcting a child. Don't steal again, and that is it. The next day you come, oh, your child stole someone's stuff, and you don't do anything about it. This child will grow up knowing stealing is okay, right? So it becomes part of his character, right? It is the same thing. Children become of what they constantly see happening around them. They pick these habits. They pick from you, they pick from the neighbor, they pick from school, church. You send them to Shago, they see someone doing something, they pick. And it now weaves their entire character.
Writers pour part of themselves in their stories. What part of you is in this story?
I have not experienced any.
That's not a question. You want to remove that?
Yes, I have not experienced any violence. I've just observed it. I've seen it in other people. Which part of my life is in that book?
Where you live, maybe?
Probably. Yeah. And when I started writing it, where I used to work. When I started writing that book, I used to work in that. Yeah.
You've done sales and marketing, like this character in the book?
Yes, I've done marketing. And actually that is Barich Road. If you walk, I don't know if it's changed or not, but at that time, if somebody walked there and read this book, she could easily place even where I used to work. Yeah, so I think that is part of my life that I put in that book, and all the fun things.
All the fun things. Like weddings.
Some of the fun things.
Like the wedding.
No. I'm not a wedding person. I don't like the attention that comes. I don't like attention that much.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a celebrity?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Yeah. I am not.
I've seen you on the newspaper.
I have, yeah. That doesn't make me a celebrity.
What does it make you?
A little bit popular.
How many followers do you have?
87.
87 number. 87,000. Okay.
Yeah. Makes me.
You've been on a clip with Crazy Kenyan.
Yes. We were actually in Cape Town, so yeah.
Yeah. Did you tell me this story before or during This show. I can't even keep track.
The crazy Kenyan
The crazy
story.
Kenyan story.
Yes, it's here.
In the show?
Yeah.
Not before we started?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has your life changed since you became a published author?
Has it changed much?
Do you work with an extra
copy of my book?
No, an extra get up and go in your step. A spring in your step.
I used to.
It's like, yeah.
I used to.
I made it, you know.
I made it, you know.
Yeah, you go to Zambia.
I have gone to Zambia. This book has taken me countries.
You said you went to Dubai as well?
I went to Dubai, I went to Zambia because of the book.
What about locally?
I've been to Malindi.
With the book?
Yeah. I was invited there for a radio interview. I've been to Kisii, Mombasa, Kisumu. Where else?
Celebrity?
Not really.
For your,
I just said tiny popularity.
Maybe because you are aiming, you're comparing yourself with the ones with the millions.
No, I don't. I really don't compare myself to anybody.
All right.
But I haven't achieved the celebrity status
yet. But you will.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be a celebrity or one of those, like this guy who won the Nobel recently?
And nobody knows about
and he's like, he doesn't do interviews very rarely. Which one would you rather be?
I would rather be at the back of the room.
You're lying.
Blending into walls.
Really?
Yes.
Are you an introvert? Lie to me.
I am.
Okay.
I am. People make me very anxious.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it okay? All right.
Yeah.
Is that being introverted or being like social anxiety?
I don't have social anxiety per se.
Okay.
But I prefer my own company, and even when I'm in the house.
You get drained by people?
Yes. And I get migraines.
You have a social battery?
I get migraines.
Migraines?
Yes.
From people?
Yes.
Wow.
Especially when, I go to book clubs or book events, and then when it's done, I just disappear. It is because when now you start socializing with people, you have to talk to people, right? And you have to shake people's hands, and you have to hug people. It's very draining.
Wow.
I usually don't know what to say.
What do you prefer to do with your time?
With my time, I either read or sleep.
What are you reading right now?
Right now, I am not reading anything.
Okay. What did you read when you were reading?
I read a lot of books.
No, like what are some things you enjoy reading?
Lately, I've been reading a lot of African books. Africans are really rich writers.
Africans from which side of the continent?
I'm reading from everywhere.
Are you reading from the French-speaking countries? Because when we usually say Africans, then we are just saying Nigeria,
Ghana,
Zimbabwe. Are we even talking about Ghana a lot?
Yeah, Ghana has really good books.
Taiye Selassie, those people. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we they are like Mauritania. Do you even know writers from there?
Not really.
Countries which speak Portuguese.
But
I think the only person I've met who's read from each of these countries maybe is Mwende. Mwende Chalo, she's been reading all these different countries. What's your favorite country? Their literature.
To read?
Yes.
Ghana. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the vibe compared to Nigeria?
Compared to Nigeria, a lot of the books I've read about Ghana, they explore their culture. Yes. and right now I'm into culture. More, yeah, yeah, because I want to do a book about culture. It's a concept I have, which I'm yet to know how to
conceptualize it.
Yes. Yeah. We are losing. Like yesterday, I asked people. There's this debate that is going on right now about Betty, the late Betty. Apparently, she was married to this guy.
Betty Bayo.
Yes. And they got divorced, and they have babies. And she moved on and got married to another guy. I know in my culture, before this other guy paid her dowry, they must have returned the first guy's dowry. That is how it is done. And again, in my culture, I believe if you marry someone with children, the children become yours, whether their father is alive or not. So I was seeing, I've been seeing that debate a lot, and so I was asking my friends, like, what is your culture like? Does it allow the current husband to own Betty and her children?
Own?
Yes.
The word ownership again, eh? Remember that?
No, I'm just using this not in that context. But the thing is, for women, when we get married, then now we move. All our identity moves into our husbands. Maybe that is something that needs to change. Because you'll find, if I get married and I don't change my name to my husband's name, a lot of legal issues might arise in terms of properties and all that. So do you want to add your wife to your insurance? She needs to have your last name. If she doesn't, do you need to do what? There's a lot of things that goes around changing my identity from who I am to now belong to my husband. Belong to his family and and yes, it is there, it is happening. So I was asking my friends, at what point, because I kept seeing people telling me, Diana, you do not understand this culture, just don't even talk about it. But I want to understand, at what point do we separate a mother from his children, from her children? At what point do we separate this woman where she has been living with her children, her home, from her husband? Because now I am dead, I have children, but I have a husband who has been raising these children. You will carry my children and take them to someone else because it is what society says, right? It is what is right in the eyes of society. So I was trying to, and I don't want to get into that, like conversation, but I wanted to understand at what point does it make sense? So I'm getting into culture because I also feel like a few years from today we are going to lose a lot of the culture as we know it, because I'm very sure even me, I do not know all the cultures that entail my community. If I don't know, I do not have that knowledge to pass down to my child, because who will teach him about our culture if I don't? And what will I teach him if I do not know that culture? Right? There are things even my own parents wouldn't know about our culture if they didn't learn. So this culture goes, ni kama kuweka cup and then you keep pouring water. It keeps running out, sindio? It keeps running out. So we keep getting new cultures. You see, like now we are comfortably in the culture of raise your own children, your neighbors are not helping you raise. It's no longer a village. You see, like growing up, I'd go to my neighbor's house and eat. Now I can't. My child cannot go to my neighbor's and eat. Why? I don't even know my neighbor. It's my house, my space, I do my things. If I'm not going anywhere, I'm stuck in my bedroom. Back then, after lunch, we've had our lunch and it is school holidays, all the kids will gather in some field and we play for the better part of the day. Now I send my child to Shago and he's just within my mom's compound. The only other time he's going out is when they are going to church. So there's that villagism. Like a whole village is raising you. We no longer have that. And that is why I was telling you, we are losing a lot of those things. Right? Because if we don't learn about them, who will teach our children? Then now that phase of that culture gets lost. Because I'm pretty sure, like 3 generations back, we've lost a lot. Unless now someone goes and starts relearning, passing it on.
What has triggered this feeling, this fear of cultural loss for you?
It's not a trigger per se. It's that I see how the world is moving.
What have you seen that has worried you?
I'm not worried. I am not worried.
No, you're worried that we are losing our
culture. Of course we are losing it. And we are doing things differently. This is how this is what made me want to learn about our cultures.
Is it our cultures plural or your culture singular?
Our cultures. So, and I want to specifically do the weddings. I know people who met in Nairobi. They fell in love and they got married, and they are half siblings. They have siblings. Some are their twins. They are twins.
Whoa.
And now they have 2 babies.
Twins?
Yes.
Wow. They never went home?
They never. Their parents at some point were married. Okay. Then they separated.
No, I mean they never went home to do introductions?
They never. The mother used to stay in Kisumu, the father was in Nairobi. So either the chick would go to Kisumu where the guy was, or the guy would come to Nairobi where the chick was. He met the mom, but you see, they could not make that connection.
Yeah.
Until now, they've had 2 babies and they want to go home. So this chick says, Mom, my boyfriend wants to come. She's gotten married elsewhere.
He wants to come with his father?
Yes. Yeah. The mom got married elsewhere. So where are they coming? To her home, where she got married. They come.
Then does the chick know that the father she has right now is not her real father?
She didn't know. She didn't know. So the people come, and this woman is looking at these people and she's like, I know these people. And now that is when now they're having conversations.
Did she see her former husband?
Yes, because it's the father.
Wow.
But now these people have children.
Then what happened?
Of course, this marriage cannot go on. But what are you telling people who have children already?
What happened, really? Did they break up? Like what happened? They have children.
Yeah, they didn't break up. From what I gathered, they didn't break up. They just left and they've never gone back home. Yes. The guy has never gone back to his home and the chick has never gone home. And they've broken all.
So now it's like, now they are like Adam and Eve. No, there's nothing before them.
Yes.
They've cut ties.
Yes.
Were they angry?
Of course. If someone came and told you something like that, you'd be angry. I mean.
Wow.
That is what made me start thinking about our cultures. The things that used to happen, because I know back then they had ways of preventing such things. It was, we've also made common so much sex like it doesn't mean anything, right? You're saying.
Waiting for you to drop the heavy point.
The real point.
The heavy point.
The heavy point.
Which is coming. So they can snap.
There's no heavy point.
Sex does not mean anything anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, you just wake up, you're horny, you just want to get laid, and that's it. After that, post-nut clarity, and you're like, no, this is not it. You know, we made it so normal, right? But I don't think it used to be like that back in the day.
Really?
I don't know.
Have you gone back in the day?
I don't know, but
these guys are doing it in the
bushes,
in the maize fields, with coffee beans sticking up there. They made songs about these things. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you talk about maybe pre-colonial, but even then, I don't know. Yeah.
I just feel like there's so much that is going on. Things are so different.
I think the different thing is like, maybe the different thing is previously the village was the village. Today the world is a global village. Previously the village, if you are getting, doing it with anyone in the village, it's the village, and also ostracization will happen in the village. But now you could just get on Tinder, somebody calls you from Dubai and you fly, somebody else in, like, let's say there's a chick somewhere in Mombasa will go, like, it's, and nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
There is no ostracization, and there is no actually because it's like,
no one will know.
And even if they knew, nobody will care, because that's the culture we have now.
No one will know.
Yeah.
There's that thing usually people say no one will know. Oh. No one will know.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
They know.
No one will know.
Really?
Unless you want people.
You are saying it with a lot of meaning.
No, I'm just saying unless you want people to know your business.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and even if they know, it's like everybody's doing it.
Yeah, but I think so much has changed. A lot has changed in the world now. I run a teenage moms organization. I have a teenage moms organization. And when I look at the young girls, because we get girls from as young as 12 years, what business does a 12-year-old have having sex?
Wow.
These are some of the things you look at and you're like, wow. At 12 years, a 12-year-old has a baby. This is a baby.
Are the fathers teenagers as well?
Some of them are. Some of them are not. And I was talking to a friend of mine and he made a really good point. He told me, in as much as we focus on teenage mothers, we also need to shed the spotlight on teenage fathers. Because there are so many teenage fathers. And you see, for a girl, she will get pregnant. There are two things. Either get rid of it or have the baby. If she has the baby, the teenage father, the reason they run away is because they look at this like, this is the end of my life. Now I have to marry this girl, and I have to take care of this baby, and I have to do what. And now because it's scary getting into that world of responsibility like that. You're not prepared for it. You are 16 and your girlfriend comes and tells you, you know what, I am pregnant. Your first reaction is to deny, run away, right? There's no one who is guiding these boys and telling them, number one, abstinence is a thing. Because I think right now having sex is the in thing, it's fashionable.
You know, surprisingly, for somebody whose book has quite a number of sex scenes, you are very anti-sex.
I am not anti-sex. I am responsible. Responsibly. Have
like,
sex responsibly.
Like sex is the in thing right now,
and
I don't like it.
No. I'm not saying for grown-ups. People make their own decisions. I'm talking about.
I'm basing it on the previous statements you have made.
On kids.
I'm basing it on the previous statements you have made.
Kids, people go out there and have sex.
Yeah.
Responsibly. Yeah. So when you look at these kids, it is peer pressure.
True.
Now we have bodas everywhere. So boda guy gives you 100 shillings. They don't know any other form of gratitude.
Whoa.
Yes. How do you tell someone thank you? I want you, I'll give you 200 shillings every Friday.
So you say thank you.
Do these kids know that? As a grown woman, I can say thank you. You can give me 100.
Are you saying women are not taught to say thank you?
We are taught to give.
Their bodies.
And we are taught to say thank you with our bodies.
No, who teaches that is what I'm wondering.
It is what we have learned.
From who?
From society.
It can't be from the parents.
From society.
It can't be from their mothers.
Let me tell you.
What do the mothers teach their children? Or their fathers?
That depends, because a lot of parents are not having these conversations.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the issue.
Yes. A lot of parents are not having these conversations. They don't talk to their daughters. They don't tell them, they will learn in school. Because when I talk to these girls, and I have spoken to a good number of them, what do you know about sex? They don't know anything about sex, except for what they learn in school.
Yeah, there's the internet now.
And now there is the internet.
There's TikTok.
I think that is the biggest difference between our generation, how we grew up and how these kids have grown up.
Yeah.
They have a lot on their fingertips.
Yeah.
Even those kids in Ushago, their parents could be having a kabambe, but they know someone with a smartphone.
Yeah.
So they learn things on the internet. But there's no one guiding them. Like, this is how much you should consume. Beyond this is not good for your health. It's like when people drink, you're told drink responsibly, right? This is how much you should consume. Do not drink and drive. So these kids do not have anyone guiding them. They mature nowadays. They become so fast, so quick. At 9 years, a 9-year-old kid is having her period.
Oh.
So you see, they have all this information, and when you start getting your period, it comes with a lot of feelings.
What causes that? Because
I don't know.
I thought it used to be like around 14, 13.
15, 16.
Yeah. Is it what we are eating right now?
It is food. I think there's just a lot of changes with food, with what we consume. Because now we are consuming a lot of processed foods. Na sisi huko we used to chuna mboga kwa shamba, and that is what we used to eat. So all these changes, how are us as parents handling them? I think that is the leading cause of teenage pregnancies, because a lot of parents are not talking about it with their children. And I think they've left it for teachers. And teachers also are following a syllabus, they're following a system. They're systematic in their teachings, right? So they only teach what is in the syllabus. And if a teacher has, let's say, 50 girls, how long will it take for that teacher to sit each girl and talk about, reproduction and all that? So it's a challenge to us, because now we are the parents. Because now we are the ones raising these children. And I think for most of us, we still think things are happening the way they used to happen back in the day.
I hear you.
But sex is good.
Give a PSA announcement on that. Sex is good.
And have sex responsibly.
Responsibly, what does that mean?
Yes.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like, drink responsibly, have sex responsibly?
Yes.
Okay.
There are diseases out here, but people are working with HIV, there's cervical cancer. Did you know cervical cancer is transmitted, it's carried by men?
That's the new thing to say.
I sat in a class and
I've heard that as well.
Yeah. So that is...
Is it HPV? Human papilloma virus?
Yeah. So responsibly apply.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Not so fun anymore. So that is how responsibly comes in.
Read us a passage, a paragraph, too.
So I open randomly. You have something in mind?
No, I open randomly. The last time I told Pitangila to open randomly, he opened a page which was full of profanities and started reading. Your mother dashed somebody. So you can open a sex scene, if
I already did and it's not. It is not.
Okay, read.
It is a memory of Tara.
Alright.
I subconsciously rubbed my thigh, the place where Joe had burnt me with a hot iron box. It wasn't a big burn, but it hurt like crazy when it happened. It was a cold morning. He was getting ready for the campaigns with his father. I was not allowed to do anything in the house, but I had persuaded him to let me prepare breakfast for him every fortnight. I woke up in high spirits and cooked a storm for him. There were pancakes, eggs, sausages, and bacon. I made his tea the way he liked it and even squeezed a glass of orange juice for him. Doing something, no matter how little, gave me a sense of responsibility. I then made myself a cup of coffee and stood by the door, watching him iron his white linen shirt. He loved that shirt. He wore it at least once every week. As he buttoned up, he accidentally hit my cup with his elbow. All the coffee spilled on his shirt, and like our marriage, the mug fell down and shattered into several pieces. He grabbed the hot iron box and pressed it to my thigh, then sat down and ate his breakfast as if nothing had happened. He didn't even spare me a glance when he left. When his mother came to the house later in the day, she simply told me to stop provoking her son because I knew what he was capable of doing. She sent for a few painkillers, an antibiotic, and cream for the wound. The burnt area became infected, and as pus oozed out, it started smelling and the area was slowly rotting away. When the rotten flesh around the wound started falling off, Joe stopped coming into our room, saying it smelled like dead bodies. It was John who found me one morning, treated the wound, and nursed me back to health behind his brother's back. She made me sit through meetings with women she considered important, all the while expecting me to smile through my pain. I had to wear a long dress to cover the wounds and scars because if I didn't, there would be hell to pay.
Yeah, perfect.
Should I continue?
No, it's leave us something to find out.
This next paragraph is interesting.
You can go ahead.
Joe had long gone from being violent to being sexually abusive. he had to have sex whenever he wanted. It didn't matter if I was on my period or not, whether I was sick or not. Then he started bringing different women to our house at night. He started by sleeping with them in the guest room, then eventually moved to our bedroom. He beat me up if I left the room to him and his clandestine. He beat me if I didn't watch them. He beat me for coughing too loud while he was having sex. One night, it was raining heavily and I was in bed when he came in. He woke up and he said he wanted to have anal sex. When I told him I was not going to do that, he became enraged and forcibly grabbed me. I tried to fight off, but it was futile. He had his way with me from the back. I had been through pain, but this was a different kind of pain. It impelled me and made me shiver. When he was done, he rolled off and left me in my own blood that was seeping from my anus. And this became a norm. Every night, he would force himself on me, tearing me and causing me so much pain. He had transformed from the man I fell in love with to a cruel, wounded animal. So he ended there. Yeah.
All right, so we end there.
We end the reading there.
We end the show there.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you have anything more to say?
Not really. Yeah.
But what do you have to say to your fans, readers? Readers.
To my readers,
or to me?
Or to you. I already said a lot to you. I hope everyone who has read this book at least picked something out of it, even from the sex. I mean, could be a new style.
Okay.
But really, I hope everyone who has read this book has picked something from it. And I hope the people going through domestic violence, they find their voices. Once you find your voice, it's easy to find your step.
Yes. Snap.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for showing up. And
thank you for making me talk non-stop.
I don't blame me. I didn't make you.
No, you did.
No.
I've spoken a lot. I think I have spoken the most this week. Yes.
That was 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of speaking.
You had a lot to say, I guess.
I did.
Yeah.
You had a lot of questions.
And me? I didn't have any questions. I didn't even write any questions down.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't have any questions for me?
I didn't have any questions written down.
Okay.
We just started talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
It was just a conversation. It was a conversation, actually.
Yeah.
Not an interview. I didn't have questions prepared.
Why didn't you? You usually do.
This time I didn't.
Why?
Sometimes I don't.
Or sometimes you don't?
Sometimes I don't. Like sometimes I want to explore and see how. Like I want to go with the flow, experience it. Plus, I read the book. All my questions are as a reader. I read the book, right? So I don't need to really write questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this is episode 40. By that time you get a lot of experience.
So you are saying you're a veteran now?
It's a veteran. Like I can sort of, like when we do the pre-interview, the conversation we have out there before we do the show, it also is a way for me to gauge what it's going to be about. Yeah. So I knew there were certain things that are interesting. There are certain things that you want to say. And sure enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any last questions?
I've asked all my questions. Unless you have a question.
No, I don't have a question.
All right. So once again, this was Conversations in Literature. Thank you for watching. We were joined today by Diana Mosoba, the author of Till Death Do Us Part. If you have not bought this book, how much is it?
1,000 bob.
1,000 bob. You can get it at Nuria Bookshop and
book
other
launch.
book launch and other spaces. Hekaya, Kibanga.
I'm actually supposed to go to Kibanga.
Yes.
You should be there soon.
All right, but when it's there very
there.
soon. When you are watching
Kibanga,
this. So, these Conversations in Literature. I was your host today. My name is Rugara, or Miyamoto, Muswahili, if you will. Conversations in Literature is sponsored by Nairobi Academic Press. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, the Roaring Simba Network. Until next time.